Please consider becoming a patron of the Ramen Raider. Patrons receive special benefits like bonus videos, voting on the Patron's Choice Top 10, and early Top 10 list access. Visit patreon.com/the Ramen Raider and become a patron today. Thank you.
Pardon me. This is Hans the Ramen Raider coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time. The show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. And today I've got another one from Indonesia. It's by ABC. They're being distributed now by, what are these guys called? Fusion Gourmet. And they're in the US, so you're going to start seeing a lot of this, a lot of the spicy beef. And I'm going to review one next time. It's their ABC Goreng spicy cheese. That should be interesting. But we got this cup today. Comes with a fork. A trifecta. Pangsit, which I believe to be fried wonton. Or fried dough, and a boom, and of course, noodles. So let's put some water, boiling water in here. It is an angry boiling water. So let's put it in there. Put the lid on. Let's give it a nice round. 3 minutes. As per usual, I spilled some water on the stove. So, yeah, one of those days, but it's all good. It's all good. So, yeah. Man, I gotta go visit my buddy's shop. My buddy Jonathan. He's got an Indonesian grocery store / restaurant. Or the other way around, depending on what you go there for. The food, man, that guy knows how to cook. That's for sure. He'll go out of his way to get like whole chickens that are like the same size as you would find in Indonesia, right? Just to make sure that it's authentic. He'll go, I mean, he's giving me a tour of his kitchen and just like all these crazy spices he's got. Yeah, this guy's, he's the man. He's had some hard times lately, so this episode is dedicated to my buddy Jonathan over at Warong Jajanan over in Edmonds, Washington. Hope things are going better, buddy. And yeah. I just realized I'm out of beverages. That's no good. I don't like that. Doing better with the sunburn. That's all done. Especially today. Went out this morning. It was raining and cloudy. But I did my walking. Got 11,000 steps in, which is close to 5 miles. Something like that. Yeah. Tired. Go out again tonight with my lady, do a bunch of walking. It's pretty neat. I'm so proud of her. I mean, for me, almost in October it'll be 2 years ago, my doctor told me, you need to do something about your weight because your cholesterol's high, and if it doesn't come down, I'm going to put you on a statin drug. I don't know what those are. I didn't want to find out, so I did something about it. That was my little moment. And then she's wanted to do a lot more walking with me, but Miles just pulls. So we got a wagon, and now she's just chugging right along. And yesterday we were coming home, she's just like booking it up this hill. I'm like, dude, you like went up that hill faster than I've ever seen. She's like, yeah, I'm just trying to push harder. I'm like, yes, that's rad. So huge shout out to my lovely lady. She is kicking butt. So yes, y'all. Time to drain the noodles. So this is a mee goreng. I haven't had this in a long time. But since this one is distributed and had different labeling on it, I thought I'd give it a new go. And like I said, there's going to be a cheese one next. I'm still surprised how spicy that beef one was. And yeah, I got to do a mukbang of that. That's really something else. These, I've always been like at odds with these kinds of sachets. I mean, they work, but they tend to be really messy, and I don't understand. I mean, they could make 3 sachets. What I've done in the past, I've taken them and then I've like scissored each one apart. But it's just... So there's 3 liquids. There's sweet soy sauce. There's a sweet chili sauce. And then there's a seasoned oil. And you can get the sweet, ABC makes a sweet chili sauce and the other, you can get those in big bottles. Alright, so we got everything in there, except for the garnish, which I'll put on top of everything. But yeah, I love mee goreng. Mee goreng, the first instant noodle I was into was the, what do you call it? The Nissan chicken ramen, which was the first one, you know. They still make it. It's the first instant noodle ever. And then I started to branch out, and the next thing that I found was mee goreng. And I basically, the only instant noodles I would eat for, I want to say, the 5 years before the Ramen Raider website even was a twinkle in my eye. God, maybe closer to 10 years. Maybe. Nah, I don't know. But for a long time, before the Ramen Raider even existed, all I was into was mee goreng. That was it. And then I said, well, let's try everything. And where I lived at the time, there was a little... what was it called? Marysville Oriental Grocery. And most of it was Filipino stuff, but they had other stuff there, and I tried a whole slew of things. They had a lot of interesting stuff there. But, like a lot of stuff in this area, you have to get far enough south for Asian markets to actually do well. And that one... There was another one in Marysville. There was an Indian market that was there for like maybe, man, I want to say a week. And it was like all set up, all rad, and then gone. Alright. Mee goreng, bouncy bouncy. Yes. And I'll try one of these before I garnish it up. These, I'm guessing, if it's panxed, they're gonna be like little strips. Yep. They're like little, I'm pretty sure they're little strips of wonton. crunchy, crunchy. The thing about mee goreng, it's all about the garnish. And there's so many different garnishes that you can put on mee goreng. I would have to say my favorite are these crackers called Kerpuk Achi. 1, 2. That's not dead center. I really wanted to go dead center with that. Egg can go there. All about egg too. That's the thing with mee goreng. Oh man. Usually, does it on here? Oh, it doesn't. Usually, a lot of the time when I've ever seen mee goreng, it always shows like an egg on the package. And a fried egg with mee goreng, they ain't nothing better, folks. Nothing. You gotta have a fried egg on it. I'm gonna put a bunch of this. Finally, I found some really nice looking coriander. Usually the coriander around here just looks so dark, and this is nice and light green. It'll be like that in this area maybe for like a week, I swear, and then it's just gonna go back to the darkness. And our egg. Oh, our egg lost cohesion. That's okay. Oh, come on, egg. There you go. That's a slow cooked egg. Basically, you get it so it starts to sizzle, and then you let it sit at like, you put your stove on 1 and let it sit and sit and sit. And there you go. Takes a long time, but it looks pretty when it's done. And I made this with a little egg ring. So, I'm gonna add some of this chabe? Cabbage? I can't remember. It has a different enunciation. Oh, we're gonna put some of this like. Trying to think what else to throw on, but I think this is really all it needs. What about that? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. And this is one of those things that it's just like really hard for me not to just eat in 5 seconds. But there we go. All right, time to go take pretty pictures, finish everything off, get ready to go. It's been Hans the Ramen Raider wishing you enjoyment of your noodles each and every day. Have a good one. Bye.